There's not much left to see. They even have a staircase that goes to nowhere. This is where the little boy went missing. There were over 200 people today clearing the area, going through debris, trying to find him. It's now scrap metal, homes smashed, sidings ripped off, roofs gone. You can actually see there's still soot from this tree just being charred. You can see the dream catchers. More than 4,000 acres have burned just over the past 24 hours. You don't know how many people have walked up to this door, tried to open it up, and they find out it's locked. He found Jackson, and that was on the Woodline area of the Players Club, and it was for a totally unrelated case. I've been observing these players myself, and I think I might have a shot. Let's try it out. Oh. You can only imagine, you come here to cash in your check from the work week and you end up in the scene of a bank robbery. That's what happened to multiple people inside of this Wells Fargo. Now, it's not just the drivers who should be paying attention to their surroundings, but also the bicyclists and the pedestrians should also have some caution. Investigators are just combing through the scene here, trying to find any clues. Now, we do have some new information just within the hour or so. The Leon County Sheriff's Office identifying the man killed. If you think about it, passwords are keys. You never think of having the same key for really every lock in your life. But using the same password on multiple accounts is like giving crooks one key to all your information.
I thought it was the end. I really did. I really thought that was the end of my life.
Families across Albany feeling the devastation as their homes and community were torn apart in the weekend tornado.
The sound they think of that freight train, that is so true. That's what it sounds like.
After 30 years of living here, Edgar Davis's home demolished while he huddled with his wife and son.
Don't get me wrong, I hate to lose my home, but I got my family, and that's all matters.
Just down the street at the gas station, Alberta Johnson was praying for her life.
The wind was just whooping. It was just, everything was just coming down.
Johnson, the owner, and two customers with a baby all tried to find safety.
And after everything started falling here, we was laying right here on the floor.
Then the roof came off, so they headed to another spot in the store.
This is where we went. We went in this cooler. This is the thing what saved us. But see, all that bite came out. But this is where we were, right here. This is what saved us.
This cooler, the only one that was not ripped to shreds.
We didn't even get a scratch, not even the baby. So you know that was a blessing from the Lord. I thank him.
A blessing from God as prayers continue for strength in this time of darkness. Florida forestry hitting flames with water Monday afternoon after a wildfire filled the skies on Saturday.
And there was a huge blaze in the woods.
The wildfire taking over a mile of land on St. George. People living only steps away from the growing fire.
I could see flames probably 30, 35 feet high.
It got very nerve-wracking. Fires kept getting bigger and closer, and it was very disconcerting.
Well, that's never happened to me
Those
before.
people had to evacuate.
Here's the sheriff knocking on my door saying, "Ma'am, you gotta go, you gotta go."
The fire erupting after burning yard waste. Escape burning debris is one of the leading causes for wildfires in Florida, according to the state.
We've had a shortfall of rain, and it's really dry. There's been no mitigation in that area, so a lot of the brush was thick and dry, so it was not a good idea. It wasn't very smart.
5 fire departments in the Florida forestry contained the fire.
These palm trees, when they go up like matchsticks.
The site leaving a lasting memory.
I'd never seen that much power in nature in my life.
A powerful blaze that thankfully didn't cause any homes or anyone to be harmed. Just steps away from one of the busiest grocery stores in Tallahassee, you can't help but notice a smile that stops customers right in their tracks.
Almost 50?
You could say Walter Hand is a legend here, selling papers for more than 5 decades.
Walter is a really nice guy. He's doing a good job. You know, I appreciate everything that he does.
Words can't describe what I think about Walter.
Walter defies the odds. He has cerebral palsy. That doesn't stop him from setting up and selling the news right off the press.
I have known Walter since Publix was on Pensacola Street.
I have been seeing Walter since I was a little girl. Now, since I shop here, you know, I come by and I make sure I always speak to him.
Walter travels here on his scooter.
The only way I can make money.
The only way you can make money?
Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 5 days a week, he's hard at work.
He does not skip a beat. It's cold, it's rainy, it's hot. You'll see him.
But Walter's not just looking to make a buck. Look closely. You'll notice something else. This sign asking for not cash, but a favor. Someone to help him work out.
It will help my body.
Helped your body?
That workout vital because his disorder affects how his body moves and how his muscles coordinate. He hopes to be strong enough to play chess again.
And
You just like it?
You might not know, but Walter is a local chess champ for years, winning tournaments along Lake Ella.
it's good for me, man.
It's good for your mind.
His physical disability never hindering his dedication.
I think it's absolutely awesome. God has certainly looked after him.
You don't feel like going that morning or something like that, and you look at Walter and you say, look, Walter got determination, I got determination too.
Yes, but it didn't happen.
And he'll continue to sell his papers, inspiring others along the way. Erin Lisch, WCTV, Eyewitness News. Levels flicker. Boards switch to perfection. As these young men harmonize the words of a gospel song. They share a mic with the award-winning Billy Dean.
And I was like, oh, Billy Dean, country music artist? I was like, oh, wow.
I feel like he wanted to have us in the studio session with him. It's just unbelievable.
I've been recording since 1990. I've never done a gospel.
Friend and former FSU President T.K. Weatherall convincing Dean to do a gospel album. Inducted into the Florida Hall of Fame this year, the Quincy native wanted these songs to have a local flavor.
I thought, well, we're going to do it in Florida with Florida musicians, with Florida studios. We're going to make it all about Florida.
And these young men inspired by Dean, coming from such a small community and making it to the big stage.
If he's doing it, anyone else can do it. Just follow your dreams and you could be as big as him one day.
And his advice to those young men, just be great.
Get up and be great at something. Just champion it. Music's a good one to start with.
Erin Lisch, WCTV, Eyewitness News.